Ho ho ho, and welcome back to day 22 of our Matchstick Mouse Christmas countdown. So excited to get on with today's day. We are getting closer and closer to the end and closer to Christmas. This was yesterday's and this is today's. I have decided that I wanted to do some Christmas lights, and I haven't done any Christmas lights on the page yet. But in order for the Christmas lights to show up, I thought I would do the background in the matte acrylic black. Let me turn the light on. So this is the Dollar Trees matte acrylic paint, and I have drawn on a variety of Christmas light bulbs, and I've just put them on pencil right now, and then I've also just kind of demoed a Merry Christmas down here with some washi tape. So I will be removing the washi tape so that I can paint, and I did want to have the lights on before I painted, so I'm going to paint around the lights. So that's where we are right now. I just drew them on with a mechanical pencil, and I kind of fashioned them off of the lights here that I had as stickers. So that's the plan for today. I will start the background now, and I'm just going to be setting up. I'm going to protect my table with a cutting mat and some paper behind the page. Okay, palette, paint, flat paintbrush. Actually, this one's a slight angle, but that's good. And I will be right back. I'm going to peel this off, and I'm going to put it on here. Keep it safe there for now. Okay, let me lower the camera and we'll get started. So this time with the added drawings on the page, I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful with my paint so that I don't go over top of any of the drawn items. And if I can't get close enough to the actual item, I may just come around later with a darker black marker to so I don't have to be too worried, because yeah, I can see that it could be easy to accidentally wipe out one of them. So hope everyone is having a great day, great week. Thank you so much for coming back. This is 22 days we've been together now, and we are coming close to the end of this series. Not the end of videos, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off now, and I will continue on. Okay, this is the page painted. It's still wet. I'm going to remove one of the backing pages, and I'm going to let this dry. Okay, here we are back. The page is dry. Little bit of issues when I painted around some of the lights, so I will have to try and recover a little bit. And for the areas here, I've activated a silver, and then to make the wire that is going to connect all of them, I'll probably use the treasure gold, just because it's really opaque and it will go down nicely. I have contemplated using the Dragonfly Glaze top coat, so I may see how that looks, particularly around a blue light. So I'm going to actually do one of the blue lights first to see how that looks, because it might even look cool just with a bunch of different blues with that top coat. So let me do one, and I'll lower the camera so that you can come along with me. We're going to start over here, and we're going to do this one, and it's going to be Gulf Blue. Then I will do, this is the FinTech Silver. And it's a really nice reflective silver. So, and we can even put the little dot there for the reflection, and we'll let that dry. I'm going to then try to put some Dragonfly Glaze around that area. So this is a top coat, and it goes on white, but it has like little blue flecks in it. So I'm going to go outside and then right across the whole bulb. This is a nice opaque silver. Okay, I went back and smoothed out the area around the light bulb here, so there wasn't little spikies coming off of the light, but more just around the whole area. I think I like that better. I do like the blue. I do think that that'll be cool overall as an effect. So I am going to go and pull out a few different colors of blue and do more blue lights around here. Copic, this one is ultramarine. We have another one that is called Sky. This one is nautical blue. We'll just do a bunch of different colors of blue, and then the top coat of 4 different colors of blue total. So do you put up Christmas lights? I'd be interested to know. I have put up some this year. Not a lot, but a few. And did the rope lights, so they are outside the house. Last year I had the rope lights inside the house on my banister going into the basement, but this year it was warm enough that I was able to put them outside. I'm also going to put some gold onto a palette, and I'm going to figure out how to do the connecting electrical cord. Okay, I have lightly traced a pencil line along the on the page to kind of start the electrical cord, and I'm just gonna follow that. And I'm using the gold because it's quite opaque. Okay, that's how it's looking. We're going to let that dry. I will probably do a second coat of the gold paint, and then we will be back. Okay, I have quite a bit of extra gold paint on my palette, so I'm just going to do the ribbon on this ornament. And that way I'll bring some of the gold from the background into the foreground of the picture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish applying the Dragonfly glaze. It's the color changing top coat, and it is violet, blue, green shift. And I'm just going to finish painting it all over the light bulbs, and then instead of doing it like this, I might just sponge it around a little bit, but I'm definitely going to first cover the light bulbs themselves so that they are glowing. So I'm just going to do a bit of a haze on the outside. So not as much as I did that first one. The first one was a little bit wild. So a little less than the first one. And we're going to let that dry and see how I like how that looks. Going to take my sea sponge and lightly go over, because I was going to put Mod Podge around this, but I think I'll just do this around so that there's a bit more. So I've waited for the gold to dry because I don't want to be pouncing on the wet paint. And then I can also come through with the bleed proof white and do some stars splatters if this doesn't look like quite enough. Using my Signo Micron Bold Gold pen, I'm just going over the washi tape Merry Christmas, because the white is kind of not showing up very much on my Merry Christmas anymore. So the black of the acrylic paint underneath is a little bit too strong for my washi tape. So I'm going to use the gold and change the lettering to gold to say Merry Christmas in gold. And I used selected gold so that it matches the gold on the electrical cord. And I'm going to have to be very careful to let this dry. So while my page is still wet with other stuff, I thought I would do this so that it doesn't smudge. I've never tried doing lettering on washi tape before, so we're hope for the best. And hopefully you'll be able to see Merry Christmas a bit better. And I did glue it down, so it's not like I can just tear it off. So, because I did glue the washi tape down. Okay, let's wait for all this to dry, and then we will come back and see how our page is looking. Okay, here is how the page is looking dry. I do like it, and I do think that I will add some splatters of white so that it kind of looks like there's some stars in the sky, and then we will be done the background with the exception of finishing off final touches on the lights. So let me grab my stiff stencil brush and some bleed proof white. Don't need very much. Okay, just a little additive. I also painted a little bit of the dragonfly glaze in the window so that the background blends into the window sky. So when you look out the window, you're going to see the same kind of sky that you see as you do on the background. Okay, let's clean up around here and get my markers out, and we will start coloring our main picture. Here is our page dry, and when you move it, you can see the blue shimmer, and yeah, I think that's good. I have done neutral gray 5 on the wall just to get that done, and I've pulled out our pine cone Spectrum Sparkle brush pen that we have been using for the windowsill for the entire time we've been doing this. So I just thought I would get that underway and started while we continue on. So I hope everyone is all ready for Christmas at this point. We're getting very, very close. Wondered if any of my fellow colorists were working on Christmas Day, if they had to actually work the holiday, because there are some places that never close, like hospitals and fire stations. But yeah, if you are working Christmas, I hope you have a good shift and that everything goes smoothly for you. I will be here with my sister and our dogs. So yeah, should be a quiet Christmas. Using the color Mocha just for the inside ledge, just give it a little bit of a difference. We'll do it for the cross beam here as well. I did get to the art store to pick up a refill for my Cool Gray 3, as I knew we were going to be doing the owl again. So let's pull that out now. So that's Cool Gray 3, and it's all been refilled. And it's all been refilled. dry. Now, is this part of the owl, or is that... Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do this as part of the owl. I'm not sure what that... Let's start on our mouse friend. What these are. We've got a little hand. You know what these are in the comments below. And another one here. We've got ears. This I must say, I will not brown. Be coloring any. Let me know in the comments below how you've been doing with your daily coloring. Have you kept up? I've seen some great colorings on Instagram. So if you haven't kept up, no worries. Maybe you'll catch some time in the holidays to... This has been a lot of fun. After last year, I didn't think that I would do this. I'm going to grab his hat colors, and we've got 3 reds. I'm glad I decided to do this because it has... So our lightest red is R27. He hasn't worn this hat. Okay, that's the hat. Let's check out, I think we were doing his hat in purple. I'm going to, and we even did his sparkly hat in purple. So it must just be surprised. No, we'll go with these two. We're going to have... Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are going to pull out 2 purples, 1 amethyst V. So I'm putting that in to reserve the spot. I don't know what my obsession with purple is for the owl's hat. What is your favorite color? I think my favorite color to wear is probably red, and including the Canadian plaid. And I'm sure that you think that I wear the same shirt every day, but I actually have a number of these shirts, so I'm not really wearing the same clothes every day. Wearing the same clothes every day. Okay, we're going to do a match. So our R27, and we will do the bow here on this ornament. And for the back half of the bow, we'll use the darker, so the lipstick, so it's just a little bit darker. Okay, I've got a piece of wood sticking out of the wall here. Okay, using the mistletoe color in the Spectrum North Sparkle pens, we're going to do this Christmas bulb here, or this Christmas ornament. I'm not sure if it's a ornament or if it's a some type of circular present, but regardless, It's going to be green. And then we've just got a couple of presents, and then let's make this bowl this page so well. Outside of the background, I haven't used bows for a little while on presents, but I did make use of all of the items that I had made. The little keychain things, I hung those off of the presents that I wrapped, so that worked out well. So I wonder, by the time Christmas comes, are you tired of Christmas music? I've been trying to balance the Christmas music and other music on my videos, so hopefully I've gotten a balance that's okay with everyone. Use some gold on the tags. This did dry nicely, and I haven't touched it, but it didn't smear after I let it dry on its own. So that was a good call. Okay, previously he didn't have a scarf. Yeah, previously he hasn't had a scarf. So we're just going to give him some clear stickles for his pom-pom as well. I'll do glossy accents on the eyes later, but I think I'll zoom you up and we'll take a look at how our page turned out. Here's our final look at the page after everything has dried. I think that it turned out well. Some things executed a little bit better than others, but overall I'm happy with the page. The Merry Christmas is showing up nicely with the gold. I did use the Dr. P.H. Martin Bleed Proof White with a small paintbrush to put on the number 22 again, and I used a white Signal gel pen to add a few accents around the lights. That's all it for today. Thank you so much for coming along and being part of this journey on day 22, and we'll take a quick peek at day 23, which is Sam and his friends. Looks like they're opening up gifts, and I look forward to reading your comments Christmas morning today. We're not sure, people, but it's going to be. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.